And of course, this whole area was destroyed by an earthquake. I'm not quite... When was it? Was it...
Well, I've done a bit of research on this.
Oh.
Because, well, I went to see Colin and Betty
Colin?
in the club, because they've been here. I don't know if you know them. Colin and Betty.
I don't actually.
They hated it.
Did they?
But it was throwing it down when they came.
Uh-huh.
And so they had to stand under a tree for 3/4 of an hour. And believe me, you won't want to sit under a tree with Colin for 3/4 of an hour. Bad enough playing snooker with him. Gonna have to go on. But anyway, they came here and they said to me that this place was devastated by an earthquake back in, going back like 20 or 30 years now, apparently. Long time ago anyway. And so all this was probably level at one time. I don't know how earthquakes, but from what I can gather with earthquakes, because I've seen this on telly. I don't know if you watch that Master of the Universe or something. It's Professor Brian Cox is his name. It's on now, like, and you see, to me, Brian Cox sounds like a bloke who should be sat in his vest in our club playing dominoes, but this lad is about 25. You know, he's only young lad, and he knows all this stuff. And apparently, when you get an earthquake, it's all to do with the Earth's crust. It's like 2 plates, if you can get me. 2 plates. Now, I don't know the scale of it, but I presume it means like the size of big dinner plates. You know, somewhat you'd have your Sunday joint on. If you can picture, I'm going to do it with sandwiches here. So you got plates like that, right? Have you got that?
Yeah.
And they're like this, and suddenly a plate will come up like that, you see?
Yeah.
And then that's a little earthquake, that's a big earthquake.
Uh-huh.
See? And that's what happened here years ago, which is quite worrying really, because I don't know. This is a fault line. You see, that's where you get your earthquake. It's a fault line. It's only down the road from our house, our caravan. You know, and you could get a toss an army come in. Because if you remember, nobody knew what a toss an army was until in Thailand, about 10 years ago they had one, and everybody said, what's that? Well, it's a bloody great big wave that comes in. Toss an army. And in Japan, other week, awful. I mean, if one came in now, I'd be first to go, our caravan, it's only on bricks. I mean, last year, a gust of wind ended up in Boating Lake then.